Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the analysis playground. Of course, it's on YouTube exclusively forever. Is what it's gonna do and be. We can talk about the Celtics game where they won 113 to 99. The Nets are now 2-12 and they lost 9 in a row. They're also 0-7 at home. The Celtics is above 500 again. They're 8-7 and 4-4 on the road. Tied game in the first quarter. By the end of it, 29 to 29. Celtics took the lead in the second half because they won the second quarter 33 to 32, only by 1 point. Then they won the third quarter 27 to 24. In the fourth quarter by double figures, 24 to 14. And they needed this win as they continue to try to stay a decent team without Jason Tatum. And let's talk about the Celtics. Kata, 6 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks. Two of his rebounds was offensive, 5 personal fouls in this game. He only played 23 minutes. He was a +5 and plus minus because of that. But I like what he did, for the minutes that he played and what he was trying to do. Defensively, he really tried to clog up that paint, move his feet as fast as he could to stay in front of guys or meet them at or by the rim. It worked for a little bit, but it also worked against him a lot in this game. It happens, you got to be smart. You have to be able to know angles. You have to be able to know what's worth going for and what's not. He's still learning. This is his first year starting, so we'll see what he does as the season continues. Derek White, 15 points. He was 6 of 15 from the field, 3 of 10 from three. That's his game. Try to drive or try to pass or make a three. He had 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He also had 4 turnovers, but he helped the defense a lot, by making it difficult to be scored on, especially in isolation. He had 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 3 personal fouls in 33 minutes. He finished as a +15 and plus minus, the best plus minus for the starters. Jaylen Brown had another strong game. 29 points, 9 of 19 from the field, 3 of 7 from three. He went 8 of 10 from the free throw line. He also had 8 turnovers. That was the worst part of his night. He also had 4 assists and 4 rebounds and 1 steal. Sometimes he gets caught up trying to dribble and try to find a way to get the first step on his opponent or trying to find a way to pass at the last minute, or he just tries to settle for a shot. And sometimes you can get your hands up, or sometimes you can get the ball before he does it. And that's something he's got to continue to improve on. But like I said, 1 steal, 1 rebound was offensive, 2 personal fouls, 32 minutes, a +2 and plus minus. And Peyton Pritchard slowly getting a jump shot back. He had 22 points. He was 6 of 16 from the field, 5 of 12 from three, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He had a double-double because he had 10 rebounds, which was much needed. Somebody had to do it. I'm just happy he picked it up and did it. He had 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds. So he also had a personal foul all within 35 minutes. He played the most minutes on the team and was a +11 and plus minus. Peyton Pritchard, man, he got hot from three at one point, and that's what we needed him to do because he's a big part of what we are about when it comes to moving the ball, when it comes to getting to spots, when it comes to setting up teammates. He's one of the best at it on his team, but his jump shot hasn't been as great this year, and that's been a problem. But he made shots when it mattered, even in the fourth quarter, and that's what we have to live with. Jordan Wash only had 4 points because he only played 11 minutes. He was a -12 and plus minus. He went 2 of 2 from the field with 1 rebound and 4 personal fouls. And that was it for his night. Not the greatest game from him. Sam Hauser, 8 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from three, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He also had 2 steals, and one of his rebounds was offensive in 22 minutes. And on top of that, he was a +22 and plus minus. He really was going for the mid-range or the three. It worked in this game, and you had to live with the result because he also helped out in other areas. Xavier Tillman didn't score any points or attempt any shots from the field or from the free throw line. He did have an assist though, and he did play only 5 minutes. That's a big reason. That's the biggest reason why. And he was a -5 and plus minus. Josh Minot had 10 points. He was 3 of 4 from the field, 3 of 3 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up having 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive. 1 personal foul, 19 minutes, and a +15 and plus minus. He just kept finding the ways to get open and just was ready to score whenever he was. That's what he normally does, and he did a good job of that. Not even missing a shot from three was very impressive. Luca Garza did a good job of getting a rebound and going back up, but he also got to the free throw line and went 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He had 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal. Two of his rebounds were offensive, 4 personal fouls, 20 minutes, and a plus 14 and plus minus. Anthony Simons got in double figures and had the most points off the bench. He can have those type of games, and that's what we got him for. And he does a good job so far this season. 3 or 4 from the field, 2 or 3 from the 3 point line, 3 or 5 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, all in 26 minutes, and he had a zero in plus minus. As long as he's facilitating and finding ways to score and space the floor and be ready to shoot those threes and not being bad defensively, we're happy whatever he gives us. And he gave us a good dose of energy tonight also. And Baylor, 3 points, 1 or 2 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 personal fouls, 13 minutes, plus three and plus minus. 37 to 75, 49% from the field, 19 to 42, 45% from three, 20 to 26, 77% from the free throw line. As a team, that's really good scoring, really efficient, and they got to the free throw line a lot, and you have to love that too because you don't want to work too hard for your baskets. You just trying to go out there, not get injured, not get hurt, and play your game as a team. And the Celtics did that tonight. 49 rebounds, 25 assists, 19 turnovers, 6 steals, 5 blocks, and 24 personal fouls. And then the Brooklyn Nets, they played everybody on their team that was healthy. Unlike the Celtics, Michael Porter Jr., no Cam Thomas. Somebody has to put that ball in the basket. 25 points. He's averaging over 20 a game, like I said that he would. Definitely in the running for most improved player. Definitely one of the best stories right now as an individual. 8 of 16 from the field, 4 of 8 from three, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals. Two of his rebounds were offensive. He only had 1 personal foul in 34 minutes. He's a -9 and plus minus. Um, I like what he did tonight. His jump shots was tough. He still was making them anyway. It's hard to guard him because he's so tall and he got a good stroke on that ball and good arc on the ball, making it really hard to guard him. And he can always get a mismatch and just shoot over the top since he's that good of a shooter and he doesn't need that much room and that much space to get a shot off. So, he's really putting in work and he really showing you that he can be a big problem for you for this Nets team as they get more talent in the future. Noah Clowney, 13 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 or 4 from three, 2 or 4 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 personal fouls, 23 minutes, -14 in plus minus for him. The three ball was his main weapon today. That's how he scored majority of his points, and it was working. He was open, and they kept giving it to him. And the Celtics like, well, we gotta give it to somebody. We don't want Michael Porter doing that all game, so we give it to you. Then he did it, and he kept making it. And that was something that was funny throughout this game, but he didn't do much other than that. Dimon ended up having 12 points. He was 4 of 10 from the field because he went 4 of 7 from three. All the shots he made was from three, and they kept letting him shoot him. And since he's an NBA player and this is what he does from a living, he was able to put him in this game. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal. One of his rebounds was offensive. He also had a personal foul in 23 minutes. He was a -6 and plus minus. Nick Claxton, 7 points, 1 of 9 from the field, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds for him, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 block. 5 of them was offensive out of all his 11 rebounds. And then 3 personal fouls all in 30 minutes and was a -10 and plus minus. You needed way more than what you got out of Nick Claxton. He did a good job rebounding the ball, and that was about it for him in this game. But it can be, you're going to have good games and bad games. And tonight was a game where the Celtics matched up against him well. They forced him to do some things he didn't really want to do. And he was a little uncomfortable in situations and spots in this game. And he still attempted shots. He just couldn't get it to go. I give credit to the Celtics on that. Terrence Mann, 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 turnover. One of his rebounds was offensive, 3 personal fouls in 27 minutes. He was a -8 and plus minus. He hasn't really been giving them a lot offensively in this season. He's not even giving them double figures, and that's something that they thought that they would be getting from him, but he just hasn't been able to be that consistent or just haven't really scored a lot of points for them in general. Jalen Wilson, 0 points, 0 of 3 from the field. It was all threes that he took for his field goal attempts, and he took no free throws, 1 rebound, and 1 personal foul, all in 12 minutes, and was a -3 and plus minus. Zaire Williams, 12 points, 4 of 11 from the field, 2 of 7 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, 27 minutes, a -4 and plus minus. He got some easy buckets in this game. He took a lot of threes, didn't make a lot of them. But I like the fact that he kept moving the ball and just was looking to score. Somebody has to do it off the bench. If it wasn't Zaire Williams, it was Day'Ron Sharp. And he was scoring in the paint a lot. And he had post moves and everything, good footwork. And he just was fearless. And it worked out for him. He even got some hustle plays to go with those hook shots. He finished 7 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a turnover, 3 steals. 3 of his rebounds was offensive, 3 personal fouls, 18 minutes in a -4 and plus minus. Danny Wolf didn't do anything because he only played 2 minutes, but he got there on the court. He was a -2 and plus minus. Tyrese Martin, 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals, 18 minutes in a -6 and plus minus. The scoring was there. He didn't take a lot of shots, but he did make half of them, so you got to be happy with that. And he did play a little bit of defense. And then Drake Powell, 3 points for him. He went 1 of 5 from the field, but he scored 3 points because he went 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He was 0 of 2 from three, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 5 personal fouls for him, 24 minutes. And then Noah Lynn ended up having no points because he only played 2 minutes too, but he did get an assist, and that was the end of his night. He was a -2 and plus minus. 33 of 82, 40% from the field, 14 of 38, 37% from three, and they did shoot more free throws by one, 19 of 27, 70% from the free throw line. They needed a lot of those shots to go if they wanted to win this game because they didn't shoot that great from the field. But they did also get out rebounded by 10. They only had 39. They also had the same amount of assists with 25. They committed less turnovers with 13. They had 6 more steals than the Celtics with 12. And they had 3 less blocks than the Celtics. They finished with 2. And then 22 personal fouls. They had less than the Celtics. But it didn't matter. The Brooklyn Nets couldn't even get 100 points as they fell shy from that by 1. And they just couldn't stop the Celtics when it mattered most. They was able to hit their shots in the paint. They was able to get the shots that they wanted, and the Nets just couldn't keep it going long enough to stay in the game and even have a chance of winning it. That's been one of their biggest problems, and it's going to continue to be a problem as long as Cam Thomas and these guys are young and not as polished, offensively and defensively. Obviously, it's a learning process, and it's just about growing and finding out what can you work on next and what can you develop next. That's how their season's going to be. That's how their season's going to go. This is going to happen for multiple years in the future too. It's just part of becoming something special in the future, and we'll see if they will be that or if they become that. Sometimes you can rebuild and go into another rebuild because things don't go your way, like the Nets ended up doing not that long ago, and now they're trying to figure things out as it goes day by day, and that's the right approach, and that's the right way to think about it. We'll see what they do. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation video just like this, but about various different NBA only topics, and I also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do draft coverage too, mock drafts, and just regular draft coverage. And I also have over 4,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now. And if you do, you can see a lot of content that you probably never seen before. You probably always wanted to see, but you never got a chance to see it because you never checked out this channel enough. Other than that, I will also say I try to upload videos every day throughout the day too. to always give y'all something to watch and look forward to when it comes to basketball and its content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is. See y'all later today with more analysis. Y'all stay blessed up. Peace. And I'm gone for now.